Hey guys, so I'm being super real with you right now. This is how I have my hair when I sleep, in 6 braids. As you can possibly tell by the thickness of the braids, especially this one. This is probably, I have like 3 people's worth of hair. So, yeah. But, yeah, I'm just gonna keep it in the braids and just clip it back with a little grabby thing. I've already washed my face and prepped my skin. I will have a skincare routine coming up really soon. And yeah, so this may be chatty. You may want to grab a drink or watch this while you're getting ready yourself. But yeah, I'm just gonna jump right in. Maybe. Yes. Yes I am. So I'm gonna start with the Urban Decay Primer Potion, as always. So September was meant to be the month that I did my 30-day challenges that I talked about at the start of the month. I was going to have a blog post up every day, I was going to have a video up every day, I was going to do the 30 days of red on Instagram, which I think lasted a grand total of 4 days, before things kind of went a little bit tits up. Oh, wrong side. And yeah, and I was also planning on doing like an exercise challenge as well. That I think I did like 2 days of that. Video wise, I think I did pretty good. I mean, I didn't hit every day, but I think I've managed, like, at the point of recording this, I think I've managed about 15 videos this month. I think. I can't remember. But I've definitely gotten a good chunk of videos done this month, which is just amazing in general for me. I'm now going to go in with the Pour Paint from 17. All the makeup that I'm going to use in, well, yeah, I think pretty much all the makeup that I'm going to use in this video, I have it all laid out, so I'm not going to be grabbing for anything. It's all going to be things from my Finish 15 by Halloween, Finish 30 by the 31st, 6 by Christmas, and 9 by New Year challenges, because today is the first official day of autumn, which means the 7 Flings Summer Challenge and the Finish 5 by Fall Challenge are officially over. So I'm going to lay those products aside and I'm just going to power on and focus on everything else that's in other challenges. So just to give you a heads up what to expect in this video. So I'm going to set it with I Have a Headache by NYX. Also, like, everybody is up and about at the moment, so this could be a noisy video. Just so you know, like, you'll hear doors and showers and stuff. So, yeah. There is life in this house. So I'm just gonna set that. But yeah, I was really looking forward to doing this 30-day challenges. I was really stoked for it, but you know, life happens. Life gets in the way sometimes. You can't really control it, so yeah, just gotta deal with it, I suppose. Next I'm going in with the Creamy Beige from Maybelline, and I'm just going to put this on the lid from the outer blending forward. And as I said, I was going to like maybe drop off the radar for a little bit because Luna was getting her second immunizations, which went really well, by the way, guys. Thank you so much for your support and everything, all your helpful hints. She was actually really good. She did cry a little bit when it happened, but she was getting less jabs this time. She only got 1. Her first one, it was she got the rotavirus in an oral. She got 1 in her left and 2 in her right, and that, I think just having so much done at once was what made it so bad, maybe. but she just, oh, it was traumatic. She cried, I cried. It was horrible. Whereas this time she just got the rotavirus oral and one in her right leg, and so yeah, it wasn't quite so bad. She cried a little bit, but it wasn't full on like hyperventilating beetroot suffocation cry. I can't even describe it. It's like, it's a horrible cry. I can withstand anything else that child comes out with, but that cry, and then I'm just like, I crumple. I can't function. I just like zone in. I must stop this cry. But yeah, but she did really good. She settled down really quickly. She didn't have a fever or anything. She was a bit grumpy for a day or so, but that was about it. But at the same time, Nick's family had a little bit of an emergency, and his parents had to go down to England for a funeral, so Nick had to go and house sit whilst I was looking up, which left me alone looking after Luna, which was, you know, it wasn't too bad. She was actually really good for me. It was just, you know, kind of stops you doing other things, because her sleep pattern and everything was a bit out of whack after the jabs. And yeah, and once you've been out the swing of things for like a few days to a week, it takes a little while to get back into it, which is why I haven't really been up to speed with everything apart from videos. So I do intend to get back to comments and everything. I have been trying over the last couple of days. Thank you guys so much for commenting so much. It's great. It makes me feel loved. But yeah, I only have a limited time, so your choice is either I reply to your comment or you get a new video. Which would you rather have? Yeah, basically. But yeah, this is the Enchanting eyeshadow from e.l.f. and I'm just applying this with a blendy brush from number 7. They've redone these so they don't quite look like this. They're like black with black bristles now. I want to get one, see if they're different. But yeah, I'm just putting this all over the lid, up into the crease. I will zoom you guys in. I do this every freaking time. Well, every time I film one. This is probably only like the second one you're seeing.
I do take this quite high and quite far out. I love about this brush, it just does it all for you so quickly. It's like boom, eyeshadow.
But now that I'm in the habit of producing a lot of videos, I'm feeling really like inspired now. So I think I will probably have a lot more videos regularly, if that makes sense. I'm going in with grwm's Tan. And just pressing this in from the inner corner to the center of the lid. I love this look so much. I think it's probably very similar to the look I did in the last video, but what the hell. I filmed that video back in August, so you know, I'm using different face products. Changes the whole dynamic of the look. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. Plus, this just gives me an opportunity to chat with you guys and talk about random stuff. But yeah, I will be back posting things on Instagram again. I'm just kind of gonna leave the 30 days of red challenge now. It's too far gone to respectably pick it back up again. So we may try again in November. Try 30 days of red back again then. We shall see. I have a bit of a snuffles this morning, I don't know why. Probably because they were out cutting the grass again today. I swear, they've cut the grass outside this window like 3 times in the last 2 weeks. Why? Why? The grass does not grow that quick. But whatever. They do what they do. Next, I'm going to take Suede from NYX gorgeous warm brown shade on a very dirty brush because I keep using this brush with this eyeshadow, and just blend this in the outer part of the lid towards the 39 shadow. It's called tan, but it's referred to as 39 mostly. So the thing I never got about grwm shadows, they have a number on the container, but on the website they have a name. It's like, do one or the other or both? Don't pick and choose. Like, if you're gonna have a number and a name, put them both on the product. Oh, and my ear is really itchy. 1 second. Just went in there with a cotton bud. It's a little red now, but it's not itchy, which is all that matters. I'm now going to go in with the Morphe M562 brush, which is this really long, bristled, very small blendy brush. If I hold it up against the one that I just used, you can see how really skinny it is. And for the life of me, when I first bought these, I didn't know what to do with it, but these are perfect for just getting in there, for just getting into the crease. So it adds definition without overpowering the lid shadow, which is awesome. I don't even know if you'll be able to notice the difference, but I notice. It's subtle, but it does add a difference. And the shadow I'm using at the moment is Pine Nut. And as I have 2 of these eyeshadow brushes, I will also go in with a little bit more of Suede and blend out the top line here. Again, subtle changes, but makes a huge difference. So I just cleaned up under the eye with a bit of micellar water. For primer, I'm going to go in with the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. I have not used this before, so we are we're gonna see how this goes. The smell reminds me of something. Like L'Oreal sun lotion. Or Garnier sun lotion, actually, maybe. That was what we used when I was a kid. Garnier sun lotion. Because it was still a trusted brand, but it was cheaper than Nivea. We couldn't use Nivea anyway, because my mom was allergic. So, yeah. Glowy. So there hair on my face? Or is that just... Nope, there is a hair on my face. So there we go. There's that. And I'm going to go in with Rimmel's Lasting Finish Foundation. I'm just going to take 2 pumps on the back of my hand. I'm not going to mix this with anything. I've been watching a lot of like, I don't know, like actual makeup artists makeup videos, and I'm picking up a few more techniques about applying makeup and stuff, and I just wanted to not mix my foundation with the illuminator and see how it went, and it looked damn good, so we're not doing that now. Still applying it with a sponge and adding extra pressure. Because I think this is why, I think I said it in a video that I filmed that I never uploaded, because I'm pretty sure I didn't say it in my last one, the one that I did upload. I think the reason why my makeup wasn't looking so good when I did it with a sponge is because instead of pressing it into the skin, I was just going boop, boop, boop. There's a big difference between this and this. So I was just sort of laying it on top of the skin rather than pushing it all the way in. And if you want your makeup to last, you need to push it in. You need to have it in, work it in to the skin. And when you do that with foundation that is mixed with an illuminator, and you accidentally apply too much foundation, it can look really cakey sometimes. And I was finding that my foundation was looking cakier a lot with the sponge. Because I wasn't working in enough. I was probably putting on too much product also. So I'm just stripping it back, following a few basic techniques again, and just seeing where it goes, and I'm enjoying it so far. For concealer, I use 2. The first is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I just use that in the sort of inner part there. And then we have the L'Oreal concealer, which I just use a little further out. As you can see, I try and get more of the product down the way than out the way, because I have been noticing that along here, where the concealer meets the foundation, tends to have like a tide mark almost, and it just does not look cute. So I try and keep the product out there as thin as I can. And you'll also notice I'm not putting on as much concealer. And I actually feel like doing my makeup like this makes me look a little younger. Well, not so much like it makes me look younger, but sometimes I felt when I did my makeup it aged me a lot. So yeah, that's kind of what I mean. Next I'm going in with illumination, and I'm using the e.l.f. Radiance Enhancer thing, which, look, the thing has appeared. I'm actually making quite decent progress on this. It might actually be done by the next update for finish 35, 31st, we shall see. Do a little there, a little there.
And then just work it in. I kind of work it into like a C shape around my orbital area, around the temple.
My last cream product is the cream blush from Max Factor in Soft Copper. I actually remember once seeing this in, I think it was a London Fashion Week video, and Victoria Beckham's makeup artist was using it on the runway girls, on the runway models, as a cream shadow. I tried it a couple of times, it's actually really nice. And I'm just taking this mostly on the apples of the cheek in a sort of downward triangle. Not taking it too far back, not taking it too much under the cheekbone. Just at the front here. And just tidy up around the edges down here with the foundation part of the sponge. Just add a little more colour on this one. Now I'm going to set my under eye and some areas. I'm just using the Guerlain powder and a fluffy sort of spotlight setting brush. So I'll just push it in here. Actually, while I was sitting here doing, like, working out to this, I was thinking about what I was saying about looking older with my makeup on. I think the problem was, so I was doing all this glowy stuff, like mixing illuminator in with my foundation and then putting more on top, and then I was baking on top of it, and baking on young skin probably will look a lot more amazing. Baking on my skin, it makes me look like I'm pushing 40 sometimes. Not that it's bad to be pushing 40, but when you're only 27, you don't want to be looking like you're pushing 40, you know? It's like I saw the video with Pixie Woo's mum and they were like, oh, she's 60 this year. It's like, is she? Is she really? She looks so, their mum looks so amazing. She does not look 60. She looks like maybe hitting 40 kind of thing. 60-year-olds these days look like what 40-year-olds did when I was growing up. So for highlight, I'm currently using the MUA Pearl because I do want to hit pan on it, and I stuck my tweezer in there to see how far it is to pan, and it's still quite ways away, so I'm gonna use this as a highlight. It was when I was doing that update for the finish 30 by the 31st, and I used Mountains of Gold as a highlight on camera, and I was like, you know, it's pretty cool, I could get away with that. And then I thought, hey, I wonder if I could use this as a highlight and get away with it, and I can. A little bit down there, a little bit on there too. For bronzer, of course, we have the Natural Collection bronzer, and just get a touchy of that on there. Then onto blush, using NYX Raisin, which I'm getting on really well with actually. Again, I think I might hit pan on this by the first update. I forget which project this one is actually in. I think it's the finished 9 by New Year. My lighting just got suddenly so freaking warm. Because I barely tap this in to the product and it picks up quite a bit, so I do 2 taps and that's enough for the cheek. I remember why I love this blush, why I own 4. Oh, it is really pretty, but I don't need 4 of them. So I'm gonna work my way through these over the next year or so. Just gonna take a little extra color just up on the apples here. I'm still working through the number 7 Beautiful Brow. And I remember saying how I love this pencil, but it's expensive for what it is. Because if I were to wear makeup every single day, I could go through one of these in little over a month. And these are £8 a pop, but it's number 7. Boots almost always have those little £5 off vouchers, so why is this a hassle? If I just get a couple of £5 off vouchers, I can just do individual transactions and get these for £3. Hells yeah. But I do have quite a few other brow products to go through before I can consider purchasing another one of these. Because I have this one and I also have a L'Oreal one. Got a couple of Rimmel ones to work through and a Revlon one also. And I have a bit of a Lancome one left. And then there is Anastasia Brow Pomade, and then there is this guy which I had misplaced for a long time, and it's the Elizabeth Arden Brow Powder, which I adored. So I'm kind of glad to have found that again, and I may go back to that for a while. What's next? Eyeliner. I'm going to do the eyeliner off camera and come back because this video is, I have a feeling it's going to be so super long. The only problem with this camera is it doesn't have like a timer or anything, so I don't actually know how long I'm taking. I just kind of have to guess. So I will be back in a tiki-boo. Okay, so that is the winged liner on. I wasn't intending to do wing eyeliner, but I was feeling it, so I went for it. This, of course, is the Diego Dalla Palma, or however you want to say it. The dark brown eyeliner that I love so much. Oh, that was a little too far. So I'm going to take a pencil-y brush and suede and run this along the lower lash line. Lastly, for the eyeshadow-ness is inner corner highlight. Again, I'm just taking the MUA Pearl one on a sort of short shader, I think these are called. Oh, I should know these things. I should. I'm going to spritz my face with the Botanics Rose Water. I also went ahead and applied my mascara, which is the Double Wear Zero Smudge Lengthening Mascara, which I'm not... Oh, of course, I guess I'm under my eye. Oh, whatever. I'm not entirely loving this mascara. I will be perfectly honest, I'm not entirely loving it. I do prefer the Sumptuous Extreme, but I do like this on the lower lash line. I like how it looks on my lashes. On the top lashes, I don't even, probably can't see it, but I feel it's really kind of sticky and clumpy. Not so much like spider lashes, but I just don't feel like I get the definition that I want. So, and I don't actually find it that lengthening either. So yeah, I don't think I will purchase this one. Thank God I got it as a sample. But onto lips, I will start with the e.l.f. matte lip colour in Nearly Nude. I realised until just then it is so hard to show your lashes on camera. You're like face all up in the lens. I'm also going to line with Nougat Crisp, which I'm going to need to sharpen again because I use it so goddamn much. Feeling this is the lip combination I used in my last video also, possibly. Oh well. This is Rimmel 45 because this is the only lipstick I have left in a project. So I'm going to focus on using it. Got quite a bit to go on it. There we go. So that is my finished makeup. This is kind of like a go-to look also. My go-to look seems to like evolve a little bit. It's kind of why I like having like project pans, or if I'm not doing project pans, doing a weekly or monthly makeup basket, because it kind of just gives me a little bit of a focus, sort of a curated makeup collection to sort of go towards. I really like that. It's a shame it doesn't last. I'm actually thinking of getting my hair permed again, if you guys remember when I had permed hair. I think that might have been on my old channel also. I went and got I had like waist length hair and I got it permed, and it was like in a fro up to my shoulders for a little bit. It cost me like £95 or something to get it done. This was like back in 2008, maybe 2009, so probably even before I even did YouTube videos actually. But I loved my perm. I loved having huge masses of volume. I looked a bit like Brooke Shields in the 80s. Maybe. I'm deleting myself. Totally deleting myself right now. Although I do like to try and channel Brooke Shields. She is just so freaking glamorous. Brooke Shields, Mary-Kate Olsen, they're like my baes. Or if we're talking like YouTube channeling, I like to try and channel TT Sandra. When I first started doing YouTube videos and I found her channel, I was like obsessed with how gorgeous she was. Not in a stalkerish way, just want to put that out there. I just thought she was so freaking gorgeous, and I loved her freaking hair, and I loved like how she had oily skin but she owned it with the glow, and that was what I was aspiring to, because I like having glowy skin, but there's a fine line between glowy and oily. And then there is Jennifer Wan, or Wan. I think it's Wan, it could be Wan, I don't know. I will link both of them in the info box in case you don't know them, but you should because they're awesome. But Jennifer Wan, she was in, I think her YouTube name was Fashionista 804 for a while. but no, it's just her name. But she was in America and she just did the most amazing hauls, and then she got married, went to Dubai, got divorced, and has come home, and now she does these intensely awesome vlogs. Oh, I really like how my hair looks today. I really do. Oh, this is why I braid my hair. That's why I go to all the effort to braid my hair. Yep. I actually kind of thought of trying to like use perming solution to just perm my hair in this style, like have a permanent wave. But I've tried to use perming solutions at home twice. First time did sod all but dry out my hair, and the second time I ended up having to cut some of the rollers out of my hair because it like fused. So there's one thing I will get a professional to do, because I just can't. Or maybe it was the permanent solution I was using because it was Boots' own brand. But I don't really particularly want to try anything else. I've tried setting sprays, setting lotion. It works, but it leaves your hair crispy as fuck. Just to let you know. Like when old ladies go for a set, that's why it works so well with short hair, because you don't have to put up with the crispiness that goes on around your hair. But yeah, I will give you guys a quick little zoom in on the makeup before I let you guys go. So yeah, it's just your basic sort of everyday sort of neutral going blue for some stupid reason. Everyday sort of eye look, and nice warmth around the face, a bit of a glow going on. I'm still blue. Why am I still blue? Did that work? Are we back to normal color? I actually can't tell. I think, yes, we're back to normal color now. I don't know why it does this. I don't understand technology. Anyways, I've kept you guys long enough. I've yabbered on long enough. I've made many promises of future videos to come, more content coming also, and I have a blog post. I'm doing a guest post on the beauty bean. So I know, like, shameless self-promotion right now, but I will link her blog, Georgie's blog, in the info box. I have a blog guest post going live tonight, so I'm super excited because it's my first ever guest post, so I hope it goes down well. And I'm a little, like, really freaking nervous. Like, when if I post crap on my own blog, fine, it's my blog. If I give my material to someone else and it's crap on someone else's blog, and a whole other section of readers are reading crap that I have written. But yeah, I'm super nervous, but I will link it in the info box for you to go check out when it goes live, and yeah, let me know what you think, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching. If you want more of these, let me know, and yeah, bye bye.